Morning year ones and year twos, more phonics this week, more tricky words. No new sounds though. What we're doing from now until probably the Easter holidays, we're going to be going over different phonemes and different graphemes that we've already done. Okay, our focus for this week will be the A sound, all the different ways of doing A, and there's lots of activities linked to that. For now, we've got our new tricky words. Now, this is the second lot of tricky words from our year two list. And actually, it follows on from one of our tricky words from last week. So, our words for this week are kind, mind, behind, child, and children. 10 seconds just to answer this question. What do you think? What's the common rule in all of these words, apart from one? Which one is the odd one out? So what's the common rule in those 4 words, in those 5 words? And which one doesn't follow that rule? Kind, mind, behind, child, children. Okay, that's our tricky words for today, just being able to read them. Okay, and so we're going to move on to looking at the A. Okay, so as I've said, this week we are going to revisit the A sound. There are 5 spaces on my board, okay, in front of you. 3 sounds we definitely should know, and then there are 2 that we might not know, okay, which is why they're blue lines. What I want you to do is, in your book, and hopefully you've got your book open because it is phonics, I want you to write down the A sounds that you can remember. Okay, so pause now and write them down. Go. Okay, so I'm going to go through the ones that we should already know. Okay, so the first one we should know is AI. Okay, that was the first one you did right the way back in reception. Then we've got A with a Y, with a Y. We have the split digraph A sound. And then, so those are the 3 we should already know. Then there are 2 other ones. There is the one we're going to focus on this week, but not today, which is just an A by itself. And then also, these letters can make an A sound as well. I'm telling you this now because it does happen in some tricky words, like they, for example, but we're not going to focus on it this week. Okay? We're not going to look at that sound. We're going to be looking at the other 4. But for the next 2 days, we're going to ignore this one and we're going to focus on these 3 here. Okay? So, I've got some words using all of those 3 A sounds in. What I would like you to do in a minute is to pause the video, read all the words, either out loud or to a grown-up, if anybody sat with you, and then I want you to put them into groups. So can you group them by grapheme? So put all your A's with the AI together, all the AY's together, and all the split digraphs together. Okay, ready, steady, go. Okay, so you should have 16 words written in 3 different columns in your book, and I'm going to automatically do it for you, okay, or show you the answers. So here we go. So we had hail, paint, chain, terrain, sail, and main. Then for clay, spray, day, play, and scrape, shave, cake, escape, came, and made. Okay, so those are our 16 words split into our 3 groups. Okay, I'm going to get you to pause it again now because I want you to tell me what are the rules for these 3 graphemes. What is the rule for AI? What is the rule for AY? And what is the rule for the split digraph, if any? Okay, so talk to the person, talk to an adult, talk to anybody with you, talk to yourself if you're doing this by yourself. What do you think the rules are? Pause now. Okay, so you've had a little chat. So I'm going to tell you what the rules are. So first of all, we have AI, this one. Okay, this grapheme is used in the middle of words. In other words, it never comes at the end, ever. Okay, we have a Y. This one is used at the end of words. The only word I can think of where it comes in the middle is crayon, and it never comes at the beginning either. So it always comes at the end. And then finally, we have the split digraph, which is always a bit of a funny one. So this grapheme appears in the middle of words with the E at the end. Okay, popular letters in the middle that come in the middle of the A and the E are K, the kikinka, the M, and the P. Okay, there is also the V as well. Okay, you cannot have a V, the letter V, at the end of a word. You must always put the E after it. So that's another popular one as well. So now you have the rules cemented in your head. I'm going to show you some pictures of some different things, and I want you to choose which A sound it is and write them in your books. Okay, you don't have to write them into columns. They are in columns on the video, but you just have to write them. Okay, so the first one, what is this a picture of? Okay, this is a pile of what? Okay, you all know what it is? Okay, it is hay. Where do you think it's going to go? Is hay going to go here? Is it going to go in the middle? Or is it going to go here? Okay, pause the video now while you write it down. Okay, on to the next one. And this will also tell you where the hay is. So hay goes in the middle because it's the A sound is at the end. So it must be the AY. Okay, here we have a train. Can you put train in the right place, please? Pause now. Okay, you've written train. Let's see if you've got it correct. You can always tick these if you've got the right answers. Train goes in here. Okay. Yes, it has the A sound in, but it doesn't have the split digraph, so it's AI. Right. What about this one now? We have some what here. Okay, yeah. It is a cake. So where would cake go? Would it be in here? Would it go here? Or would it go here? Pause the video now and write it down. Okay, you've written that one down. So cake goes in the split digraph one, because I said the kikinka is a popular letter to go in between. And if it was a curly ka, it would be case. Okay, which is a totally different word. Right, we now have a what? Just in case you're not sure, it's a rake. So where would rake go? Would it go here, rake, or here, rake? Pause now. Okay, done that. So rake also is the split digraph. The clue was the fact that they both have a kikinka in the middle. So the next one is one of these. Now I shouldn't have to tell you what one of these are. So pause the video now and write it down. Okay, so you've paused the video. You've unpaused the video even. You've written it down. It is in fact a snail, and snail goes here. It is in the middle of the word. Right, now we have a cave. Cave. Where's it going to go? Pause the video now and write it down. Yep, I did say that the V never comes at the end of a word by itself. It always has to have an E after it, which means it had to be the split digraph A sound. And here, the food is on a what? Pause the video and write it down. The food is on a what? Go. Okay, well done. The food is on a tray. The A sound comes at the end of the word, so it's gone in the middle. Right, now this wooden thing here is called a what? What is it? Yep, that's right, it's a gate. So is it gate? Is it gate? Or is it gate? Pause the video now. Okay, I know there's a lot of pausing this time. We haven't got that many more to go. Gate goes in here. Oh, I've missed. Look at that. I've given you that one. Gate goes there, and this one was a trainer, and it goes there. Mr. Coppins made a mistake. Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next one then. And that was the last one, actually. So, you've got all your words for today. They've all used the different kinds of A sounds. Now I want you to go on a word hunt. Okay, so you can go and grab 1, 2, 3 books from anywhere in your house, okay? Your books, picture book, longer books, whatever you want, okay? And I want you to read through the book and write down as many A sounds as you can find. Now, obviously, if you pick a book and there's not a single A sound in it, choose a different book, okay? If you are really struggling, as in you can't find any or that many of them, then just have a look around go for a word, an A hunt around your house. What things can you see or find in your house that have the A sound in it, and write them in your book, okay? Go for a hunt, whether it's in a book or around your house, and no sentences. You don't have to worry about writing them in sentences today. Just go on a word hunt, okay? Off you go, and we'll see you back tomorrow for another phonics video about A.